Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Talking Dead 3D.
God, I
It
fucking
is
hate that
June 18,
Sorry.
2011.
Oh, I'm supposed to be supportive.
Be supportive, Paul.
This show is kind of awesome sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Not last week, but maybe this week.
No, last week was fun.
I think we're going to roll in at like a C+ today.
We're going to do it. We're shooting high.
Yeah. Just above average. Oh, wow. So the other day, we were driving around yesterday, actually, and we went to, we stopped into a Starbucks to get the green tea lemonade because it's awesome. And so the barista is back there making it. The guy looks like, kind of like Masuka from, I don't know if you ever watched Dexter's Lab.
Nope.
So Dexter's Laboratory. That's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome, too. No, but like from Dexter, the show on Showtime. So...
We know what you really been watching.
Yeah, Dexter's Lab is so good, though. I love that cartoon. So anyway, this guy's there, and I'm wearing the company that gave us all the shirts and makes the zombie popcorn T-shirts.
Oh, yeah. Crazy Dog.
Crazy Dog. And I have the Overlook Hotel shirt on. And he looks up, and he's like, "You win for best shirt." And I was like, "What?" And I said, "Do you know what it is?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, it's the hotel from The Shining." And we started talking about the original, then the remake, and he was like, "I'm so psyched for Human Centipede 2." And I was like, "I need to give you a card, but I don't have one." So I just wrote the website on the like little cardboard, "Don't burn your hand" thing. Yeah. So he was all stoked. So I don't know if he's listening. He's probably like, "Asshole."
Is that your plug that you want me to get you cards?
No, but it would be a good idea. Yeah, but I was so excited. This guy like knew the shirt and was all about it. And
that's cool.
Like, that's awesome.
That's the way it happens.
Yeah.
Cause like, turn this up a bit. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know where I was gonna go with it, but that is cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's awesome. Yay!
So now you're gonna get free coffee?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because you're a celebrity now.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Remember it's like, man, hey, man.
Yeah, I gave you a shout out on last show. I don't know if you.
So you need to like.
You probably were listening, but remember, I did it.
I did it. Yeah. You can always listen to the archive version.
Yeah, yeah. So.
So that means I get every time somebody listens to the archive, I get free coffee.
Yeah. Let's make that a venti this time, man. But I drink coffee, so just my green tea lemonade is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
I don't drink coffee either, but.
No.
No.
I thought you did.
No, no.
You just like Colombian dudes. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah, it's good that way. Speaking of Colombian dudes, I saw you washing your car. No, I don't know. So yeah, I guess what we should do is start the show off. I want to plug another show that I guess I produce, or I don't know what I am to it, but I do something with it. I'm on it.
You're totally mumbling. If your mom was here, she would totally tell you not to mumble.
Actually, no, my mom would mumble with me.
Your dad would smack. You talk like a man.
You talk like a man. No, it's like the other netcast that Zombie Popcorn puts out is This Non-Religious Life, and if you listen to the program, then you know that we are looking to go to Houston on August 6th. Because the governor of Texas has teamed up with a Christian group called the American Family Association. The American Family Association is associated, not associated with, but by the Southern Poverty Law Center has labeled the American Family Association as an anti-gay hate group because of the stuff they say and they do. They're pretty much one of the biggest anti-gay propaganders out there. So they teamed up with the governor of Texas, and they're doing, on August 6th, they're renting out the Houston Stadium, the Reliant Stadium, and inviting people of all faiths to come and pray to Jesus so they can solve...
What?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Of all faiths.
It doesn't stop there. To come out to solve all of America's problems, such as the economy, gays, all that. They don't care about the rest of the world.
Even if that theoretically were to work, and everyone prayed, and you got Jesus on the line. His background, aside from being a savior and performing miracles, fisher of men and a carpenter. I really don't know if that's like. It's not like before he was crucified, he got like a, I don't know, a doctorate in economics or something. It's like he was a carpenter. It's cool if we were praying to, like, I don't know, fix a wobbly table. But I mean, what's...
Well, that's the thing. So they're gonna pray that, and
all our tables will be perfect.
It's gonna be amazing.
Mm.
But there's gonna be a lot of protests
Sure.
happening because of the stance of the both Governor Perry and the American Family Association.
Right.
Governor Perry's had tried to pass legislation that made it past tense illegal for homosexuals to hold public office. Supreme Court overthrew it, of course, but he's constantly doing stuff like this. And American Family Association said that the founder said that homosexuals is what gave us the Nazis.
Well, I mean, it was the fatherland, which was a little on the gay side, but
and then he said that it was gay in the militaries is what gave us the brown shirts. And homosexual lifestyles is what killed millions of Jews. Quote. I mean, that's what they.
Now, I've only met a few Jewish people. I can't speak on the behalf of the Jewish community, but they didn't strike me. They strike me as kind of, at least the ones I met that were conservative Jewish, not really gay at all. Like, first of all, especially if you're hardcore Jewish and you're like, you know, very devout Hasidic Jew, no gay dude would go around with a beard that full and those locks. That's only a straight dude would do that.
I get it. I do see that.
A gay guy would have a Nazi haircut because it's pretty minimalist and sleek, and I mean the boots are kind of patent leather and shiny. I mean I don't buy into that.
Yeah. But that's the extent of the American Family Association.
Did you hear the UN for the first time endorsed and celebrated just the other day, like gay rights?
Yeah.
And then it was, you know, celebrated by like America and a whole bunch of European countries, and then
Not all of
decried by a lot of the Middle Eastern and African nations. Were like, oh, this is awful. Yeah,
we still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But speaking of distance, this non-religious life is shooting and planning to head down to Houston to cover both sides of the story. We've already registered as attendance for the event, so we can be on the grounds and interview people. We're going to talk to both sides of the people who believe that praying anti-gay and obviously blurring the lines between church and state, that's okay. And then we're going to talk to the people who are protesting that and find out what's going on. We made a video. We have a website. We're trying to raise money so we can afford the money goes to our plane tickets and our rental car. And so we're raising money for that so we can get down there and do that. And we're giving away some really awesome prizes for local people. If you donate $25, you get a free meal at a local vegan restaurant here. Non-locals, we have a whole bunch of prizes. You can go there. It's indiegogo.com/therebuttal. And we made a video real quick. I'm going to take a moment and play this video so y'all can check it out.
Hey, dude, what are you doing?
I almost have it figured out. I think I have all the problems of our economy solved.
That looks really hard.
I think I have it now. I've been working night and day with this, and I think I have the answer. Maybe just a couple more hours, I'll have it all figured out.
You know what I heard is more effective than hard work?
What's that?
Praying to Jesus. Hey, guys.
Rick Perry is holding a prayer summit in Houston, Texas. We need to go to this. So yeah, Rick Perry, governor of Texas, is inviting all the other governors to Texas with him to pray to Jesus to solve the economic woes.
And this is at Reliance Stadium.
Reliance Stadium, 70,000 plus people.
I think it needs to be 70,000 plus 3.
Which I think is great. And I think one of the main reasons we need to go down there, we need to document this. We need to be there so we can talk to the people who are following in Jesus' footsteps that associate themselves with the organization that is hosting this, which is the American Family Association, which has been labeled a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center because of their views on homosexuality. So I would like to go there and actually talk to both sides, the people that are going to be, because there are going to be massive protests there because of these views, and I would like to talk to both sides so we can get a round understanding, a firm understanding of what's going on and give our commentary to it.
How are we going to pay for that?
That's a good question. And I think our good friends at Indiegogo, which means you, will help us achieve this goal by giving us a donation.
And we've got great stuff to give you with the donation. So send us some money, and I mean, we can have an internet party, like
a
Skype
virtual party that you are invited to. Just check out the gifts on the side of this screen, and you could be a part of our private party. We also have a lot of other things. If you're a local member, you can get a free meal just for donating. Free food. And you helped us expose an issue that's really big in America right now.
That's good.
So don't forget, go to Indiegogo.com/therebuttal and give a donation. We will be forever thankful for you. Please make this happen for us. Please help this non-religious life grow. Thank you. And together we can prove that dinosaurs lived with humans. No, wait, wrong.
My name, don't call my name. Alejandro. Oh.
Hey, welcome back. So yeah, if you can run over there and do that, that would be great. If you can't donate money, just share the page and get the word out. Hey, 3D Movie Man. Yeah, Bob looks so stoked in that video. How you doing, 3D Movie Man? Welcome to the chat. So, no news for you?
That's nothing good.
Nothing good.
Nothing I feel like sharing.
All right. Well, I guess I have some good news. Transformers Dark of the Moon is getting an early 3D release in IMAX and digital 3D.
How early?
At 9 p.m. on June 28th. They're allowing moviegoers nationwide to be among the first to see the latest installment of the hit franchise.
Yay.
And the first to be shot in 3D. The film will open nationwide beginning at 12 a.m. on June 29th.
What day did you say it was?
28th.
28th?
That's the one that it's opening just for 3D and then
3D. Yeah, because it's opening that weekend.
Yeah.
We thought about going that weekend, but I'm having wisdom teeth taken out.
That's fun.
Yeah, I was like, you should just set me down with the Percocet and 3D, and I'll just watch.
We can do the laptop, set it up, and we can film the whole thing.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Just block out the sound and film my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, so maybe that'll be fun.
Who's in to watch a 3D wisdom teeth removal video of Paul?
Oh, the removal. I thought you meant just me watching the movie.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Yeah, we should do that. I've never been put under, so it should be interesting.
You know,
yeah, I don't even want to. I know what your story is. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what I was gonna say is I had a conversation. I don't know. I thought it was with you before that. Anytime somebody mentions wisdom teeth, somebody else always tries to one up their story.
Oh yeah, no, we're talking about. I was watching a comedian talk about.
Oh, that's what.
And he was talking about how the worst thing to ever bring up at a party or in a group of people is oh man, I just had my wisdom teeth out. It sucks. Oh really? How many did you get out? And the guy's like, oh, I got 2 out. Oh yeah, I had 4 out. And he's like, oh yeah, well they had problems. They had problems with yours, really? Because mine were impacted and turned around. They had tusks that were coming out of my cheek. And it's just there's always some schmuck that's trying to top your wisdom tooth story.
And that's
Yeah.
that's what I was going to do, but I'm not going to do
Yeah.
just because of that
Well,
story.
yeah, I mean, I already know your wisdom tooth story, so now after I'm done, I can lie.
And
top
and you're like,
of
you think you was bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't just wake up with the doctor smacking me, trying to bring me back to life. I think I was sodomized. That's,
Okay, so tune in next week, or not next week, after the 30th, and we'll judge whose story is
Yeah.
the best.
I woke up on my face, and all I heard was the drill going. It was like muffled, then it wasn't muffled, then it was muffled, then
You're like,
I had all these weird dreams of like a jackhammer going in a manhole. It made no sense. It was just a pile driver going into a manhole.
3D movements is watch out about talking when you wake up.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. They're like dark secrets will come out.
I don't even know what I would say.
Yeah. Probably just a bunch of crap.
This is a
Doesn't
bunch of
make any
crap.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
look,
that's-
you watched us in 3D.
Yeah, so that's my big plan for that weekend. So I think I'm
When is
getting
that?
I'm getting
When
it
is
done.
that?
I'm getting it done on the 29th.
So that's actually next weekend.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday.
Oh no, I'm getting it done on Thursday. Okay.
That's the 30th.
Yeah, so I'm getting it done on the 30th, and taking off work on Friday, and then that weekend. So we'll see. Maybe I'll Skype in all medicated.
That'd be awesome, because then
for
you'd be
the
like,
next show.
hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey,
If I
baby."
don't feel too bad, maybe I'll come over.
You
and
come
just
and
be all-
chickmunk.
double up all the medication and then just
That'd be awesome.
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Actually, you could share the medication. And then,
Yeah, that would.
And then we just have a show.
Yeah, everybody gets a Guinness with a couple
Woo!
drops.
That would be awesome.
That would be wrong, and I would never do
no,
that.
that is
So-
that is immoral.
Yeah, we don't
and
want
illegal.
to
We want little children to do it,
endorse
but we
that
don't
in
want to
any
do
way
it.
because
No, wait.
seriously,
what
that's
Paul
pretty
says.
messed up.
Got the wink. Yeah.
I ain't sharing shit with nobody.
We just joke. What is that? Oh, a pill.
we
thanks.
kid. Yeah.
Huh? Here, I got some pills.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't even sound like pills. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, let me hit that B12, buddy.
That's not B12. These are dragon herbs.
Dragon herbs.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, let me hit that dietary supplement. Whoa, it's got a proprietary extract
Yeah,
formula.
man.
Perilla seed, ashwagandha root, a whole bunch of other crap I can't pronounce. Chinese ginseng. Yeah. Gonna bring over that royal ginseng jelly tubes and what.
Oh, we're gonna make
Well,
a
I
night
guess
of
you
it.
probably don't do those because it's made with royal jelly. but-
Motherfucker. Why would you even bring that up? in
You know that's the sort of stuff. It's the one thing I miss about that,
Damn it, Paul.
that cheap 30-pack for like yeah. I
Everybody's
tried
like-
those like a couple months ago. This is awesome. This is awesome. I was like, this shit's placebo. I'm not any better off
No, they were awesome.
sitting in my cubicle. Watch out.
It's like the herbal ecstasy they used to sell.
I remember buying that when I was like 17 at the Jester. Here was like the only place you could get it. It's like, yeah, I don't know what it
You're
is.
like, nothing.
Yeah, and I took the whole pack.
Yeah.
Like all 10.
I was at Disneyland when we
Yeah.
did. We're like,
It was just like bright yellow piss for a day. That's all you got out of it.
you get some good vitamins out of it.
Yeah, that's about it. That shit was, it's like Spanish fly. You know, it's like the same
Yeah.
stuff.
There's a little secret
That
into
was
our
the-
world.
That was like, that was big in the 90s, like
It was-
95, 96, when rave culture first got popular.
when it hit the
When
mainstream,
it
we were
wasn't,
like-
yeah, underground still. But they were
When the
trying to catch it.
hippies sank their teeth into it, they're like, we
Yeah.
gotta have herbal ecstasy, dude.
Herbal ecstasy, man. None of that other
Man, it's
stuff.
fucking organic and everything.
Yeah. That's the only people that probably worked on.
Yeah. They're like, dude, what goes good with weed? Herbal
Yeah.
ecstasy.
B12 and
B12.
Jinawala root. Just a bunch of fucking ginseng and a blue pill. Yeah,
Wow.
I remember that crap.
Those
And
were
they used
the
to have
days.
ads for it, like in the back of those, like, I don't think the Fae magazine, but it was like those weird hippie Wicca magazines that were.
I didn't never seen any.
Yeah, they used to have them at like Walden Books at the mall or something.
I don't know if I've seen
Yeah.
it. I was too busy reading Fangoria, man.
Yeah, I know. You're fucking reading propaganda magazines.
Yeah.
I need to look more asexual, androgynous.
It's so true.
Yeah, there's maybe one guy that knows what propaganda. That was an awesome magazine.
You miss your subscription to it?
Yeah, I think I only had 2 issues. Like I got like the last.
No, you have a lot more than 2
Yeah.
issues, but for the magazine.
Yeah. I don't want to just have issues. I got a subscription, so. Man, this show is going nowhere. We have talked about like nothing. Just
No, we talked about Transformers and
briefly, and then herbal ecstasy.
you know where our priorities are.
Yeah. So I'll bring my didgeridoo over. We'll drop some herbal X.
Man, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
No, guess what
Get a
happens?
drum circle going.
No, please, no.
For some reason, I was showing Jam whenever you see, like, I'll go online because, you know, I'm always looking for weird instruments, and I'll look at percussion stuff. But whenever you go and you start seeing, like, videos of guys playing, like, Doom Becks or any of these drums, they always have that kind of square cut shirt that, you know what I'm talking about? It's like this.
Not the tank top one.
No, not the tank top, but it's like this. It's like the multicultural guy drum shirt that you have to have.
But it's real baggy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Sometimes
it's kind of like
tie
it's like
dye.
made out of burlap sack or something.
Yeah, it's like every time. And like the thick knotted
Yeah.
cord, you know, of hemp. It's just like, man.
I said, why?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I guess it's like every time you go to, like, you know.
an industrial show, it's always like guy in black.
Yeah,
Like-
so it's the same thing. We're just elitists on our side.
Yeah,
so.
you fucking bastards.
Oh, wow.
That's what we do.
That's it.
Yep. All right, thanks for listening.
Have a good night.
No, guess what happens October 26, 2012?
I have
Just
no
guess.
idea.
No, guess.
Halloween 3D.
Damn, you're good. Yeah, they've finally given a green light and a release date set for
Who's
Halloween
directing
3D.
it? Is it a Rob Zombie flick again?
It is not going to be a Rob Zombie flick.
Is it a Joel Schumacher?
No, it's not a Joel
Oh.
Schumacher.
Speaking of that, we went and saw that movie Super 8.
What'd you think?
It was good. It's that kind of good. You know, it's
Yeah,
good.
sure.
Dakota Fanning's little sister's in it, whatever her name is, something Fanning.
Something fanny.
She's really good in it, and
That's not like something
the
you would have
main
arrested
kid
for.
is really good in it too. He looks like a little mini version of the guy that was in that Almost Famous movie. But they're both good. All the kids are good in it. There's some funny parts. But I swear to God, it's like watching E.T. It's like watching an old Spielberg movie. It's like Stand By Me meets a fucking space monster movie.
Really?
Yeah. It's very light, nothing too, jarring. It was like watching a movie 20 years ago. It was kind of strange. But, if you got spare time, it's pretty good.
I do.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's not the best description or endorsement of it, but that's all I got.
Damn it, they were going to give us some money.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
No, but Halloween 3D got the green light and got the release date on it. Not much else has been released about it. I'm sure we'll start getting trailers and everything
Right.
fairly soon. But
so this will be the third.
This
of
is
the
the
new-
third of the.
I wonder
of
if
the-
this will be like the third Halloween, like the season of the witch. Was that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think they were talking about keeping Myers in this. The thing is that that's pretty rushed project.
They had about a
had-
year to shoot it and do all the post.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and for it to be in 3D, it better be shot native because if they do it,
Shit, they're gonna let that shit run overnight.
well, that's what I'm just saying.
Plug
Is
it
like
in on the 27th
it's like
and then
if-
have them all the way.
if they rush it, it's not going to be a good movie.
Yeah. Whatever. It's just gonna be. I mean, the 3D is. If it's good. I mean, it's horror 3D, so it's always fun if
Yeah.
it's good because it's always the gimmicky crap.
Hell
It's
yeah,
gonna be
that's
the
the
knife.
shit. Yeah.
just coming
That's the best stuff. I mean, like
Yeah.
Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D,
Yeah.
the original. is fun because of those gimmicks.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like when
Most
Jason.
gimmicky's got to be the Final Destination 3D.
No, I think right now I think that holds the
Yeah.
best gimmicky. If it would have been Piranha 3D, if it was in 3D, I think that would have been.
Yeah, no,
really
I still think that may be the best. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the first one that's brought like that was just awesome.
Which one?
Piranha.
Oh,
3D,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
Still talking about that.
But I'm just saying that if that was done completely in 3D and not conversion, I think that would have beat.
Yeah. Are they? What are they doing for this one? The next one?
It's supposed to be full native.
That's cool.
Full native in the terms of how Transformers Dark of the
Right.
Moon is, because Transformers Dark of the Moon is 60% native, and the rest of it
The
is
CGI. So
it
doesn't really matter.
yeah. I think it's 60%. Well, it's definitely 60% native shot, native 3D shot. And I forget how it breaks down from there, but it's a bigger percentage of CGI 3D. So which is going to look good no matter what.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's conversion,
That's cool.
because they said there's just some shots that needed to be converted.
Yeah,
which
I
is-
mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I guess. But I'm sure you and 3D Movie Man will be on the message boards pointing out which ones were done and why they could have probably gotten away with it shooting native if they only would have tuned in and listened to us.
I know that's true. No, but 3D Movie Man said that you haven't seen Friday the 13th 3 unless you've seen it in 3D.
I haven't seen it
Either way,
either way. Yeah. It doesn't do. I mean, the whole franchise never did anything for me, so I'm just. I
don't
know.
know. I think it's funny. I think what's interesting about the Friday the 13th French. I just got nerd there.
Mhm.
Friday the 13th.
The franchise. Dad shit.
Is the fact that there's so many sequels and you don't hear the arguments that you hear, or you didn't hear the arguments that you hear now about remakes or sequels and stuff.
Right.
Because back then they're like, oh, another Friday the 13th. All
Yeah,
right,
it
cool,
was-
yay.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
It was just by the time it got to like 8, people were like, all right.
but I think people just like the cheesiness of it,
Yeah.
and the over the top. You knew when you go see a Friday the 13th movie, it's not going to be good acting. It's not
No,
going to be,
no, you
but
know
you're,
what you're
you're
gonna
going to get kills. You're going to get
You're gonna
over
get,
the top.
Yeah. You're going to get sex, teen sex, a couple boob shots.
A
some
bed,
people
a bed
smoking weed.
impaling.
Yeah, a bed impaling. And maybe some intestines
Yeah.
that kind of look like spaghetti or something. Yeah.
And Jason's not going to do anything different other than just walk and kill.
Yeah. I'm just going to hold this machete kind of up in the air.
Like that.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so good. It's just
I guess. I mean, I love plenty of movies for their badness. So
yeah.
maybe we should do a Friday the 13th marathon one day.
We really should. That would be
Yeah.
good. I wish it was in the public domain so we could use it on our upcoming project.
Yeah, whatever. And by the time that project's complete, that movie will be in the public domain.
Yeah.
The copyright will have run out.
Oh, and the Virgin survives. 3D Movie Man says
Always.
always.
It's funny. I was reading an interview with John Waters. It was in like one of the Rue Morgues a couple months ago, and he was talking about how much he loved horror movies. But he's like, the morals are so old-fashioned in this that it's only the ones that don't have sex survive. He's like, that's what I hate about the horror movies. I think it'd be good one where the monster fucks the kids. I think that would be different. And that was like the last line. It's like, damn, John Waters. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Well, you may get the chance because there may be a Halloween game in the works for the Wii, Kinect, and PlayStation. And back in March, the Weinstein Company announced that they're going to be developing games based on the proprietary license that they own. And since then, they came out with the Scream game, which was on like iPhone and iPad.
Oh, really?
And then they came out with a Hellraiser game
Mhm.
that's similar to apparently to Angry Birds.
So these are just like little.
These are little, but with the Hellraiser game, since it's going to be on Wii, PlayStation, and Xbox, these are going to be
I hope
straight
they
up.
get Doug Bradley to voice it.
That would be great. Wait, because there's the Child Play game coming out where you play Chucky.
No, I had
Yeah,
no idea.
yeah.
This was
You
coming
need
out.
to start reading the site more.
Yeah,
just
I
kidding.
would every time I go up. It's this non-religious life. Oh. There's never any horror stuff up there anymore. So
I've
I'm
been
like,
busy.
let me scroll down.
I'm-
Anti-Christian.
I'm working on a transformation of the site. I'm working 2 different jobs.
know.
I'm editing. I will get it back
and
on
I
track
occasionally
soon.
email and I'm like, oh yeah, check this out. And then I go back sitting on my ass. Oh, that's fine.
But it will get back to its normal scheduled program very soon. I'm about to wrap up one project that's taking a lot of my time. Once I get that done, I'll free up some time. But anyway, so yeah, there's a game on that. The Chucky game is apparently a game where you play Chucky and you use strategy and skills to hunt, find, and kill your victims.
That's always
I know, it's
awesome.
awesome. But I'm afraid it's going to get banned, though, because that's what happened with Manhunt. It was
really?
you played the serial killer in that, but it got banned so much that
Yeah, I think
when it
serial
came out-
killer's a little more touchy subject than a doll.
a doll that kills.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what I mean, though? It's just, people get really uncomfortable around serial killers.
Well, what do you think is going to happen when Halloween comes out? If you play Myers,
Yeah, that one might. But I think because he's a doll, it might slide under the radar, and then maybe like there'll be problems with the other ones. I don't know. We'll see.
well, we will see. I mean,
Speaking of games, now we've talked before. I don't play any games except for mind games. I always love that. No matter where I am, like I used to hear my sister say it, and then I hear not that my sister was like, "You play mind games." That would be gross. But you always hear like those teenage girls and mom, "I don't need no mind games or drama." And it's like, you're fucking 13. What are you
like-
talking about?
do you even know what drama is?
Yeah. And I'll play mind games with you if I want. Stop calling my house. My wife's gonna figure this out. No. Where am I going?
Anyway.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that went nowhere. That was retarded. Let me pretend I'm a pedophile. Oh, this will make for good radio. That's awful. So, speaking of games, we're gonna have to edit that shit out. So,
You're never getting.
yeah, I know. That's right. Have you heard about the reviews on the Duke Nukem game?
Oh, they're getting horrible
It's
reviews.
like 14 years
I know.
later, and it's like the worst game ever made.
Well, there's a review I was watching. There's a video on YouTube. Maybe we'll pull it up later. But the dude got a sneak peek on it. He was like, he's at a major game video magazine, and he got a sneak peek of the game. So he's sitting there playing it and giving commentary while he's playing it. He goes, "I have no fucking idea why I'm doing this. This is so fucking boring. I fucking hate this game. This game is just
Really?
going off on it."
Wow. I wonder what makes it so bad.
They just said it's boring. There's just like it's totally pointless.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was
Especially if
excited
everyone's
about
been
it.
waiting 14 years.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody actually was waiting.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
There's somebody out there like, whoa, I mean, as soon as they heard,
came out.
yeah. And then he commits suicide after playing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck, this sucks."
Yeah. That's like the next Guns N' Roses album.
I mean, because I used to play the Duke Nukem games,
Right.
and when they mentioned that they finally wrapped up Duke Nukem Forever, I was happy about it. Like, oh
Maybe
yay!
that's what it means. It just goes on.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Yay! It's finally, we're finally getting
Right.
another installment. Yay!" And then that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even keep up with it, and I've heard
Yeah.
that it's an awful game.
It's crazy.
So.
But I mean, just because I was a fan of the
Well, of
previous,
course.
I will play it just to check it out.
Right.
I probably won't buy it. I'll just, whatever. But you know what game we should play? Ouija.
Wildcraft.
Wildcraft, yeah. But I do have a funny story about that. PathNorfolk.com, which is Path is a vegan restaurant here in Norfolk, Virginia, and they sponsor both Zombie Popcorn and our netcast. They have delicious food that you can get there. They're open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every night. But we were there the other night, and
That was subtle.
we were there the other night, and Miley mentioned that because they were like, "We need to bring some games in here." And Miley goes, "I got Wildcraft," and they loved it.
Of course they did.
I was
Because it's
like-
about teamwork and sharing.
She totally described. She's like, "It's about you going through the woods to get mulberry beads or whatever it is."
Is it mulberry or huckleberries? I thought it was.
Oh yeah, it's huckleberry.
Yeah.
And she goes, and you get cards, when you get sick or when you get like stuff like diarrhea, and people are like, "What?" She's like, you pull a card and it's dandelion leaf, and it cures your diarrhea or whatever. Everybody's like, "Oh my god!" So we're gonna have a night of Wildcraft. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, the game that we should play is a game that plagued Christians everywhere. And Satanists abroad embrace this game. It's the Ouija board.
Oh, yeah.
Parker Brothers actually bought the rights
Yeah.
to it. And, and since 1966, apparently that's when they bought the rights to the Ouija board, millions of Ouija boards have been sold worldwide.
By the way, I think we were talking about this earlier. The name Ouija is just two words that were put together. Oui, which is French for yes, and then ja, or however that is yes in Dutch. So it's just yes, yes.
So it's like Bit from Tron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ouija.
So anyway, with that said, everybody. I think everybody's played with the Parker Brothers or
I never
seen
have.
the
I've
old
seen them. My
1980
sister had
movies.
one.
Yeah.
Oh man, Witchboard.
Well, there's also another one called Ouija board or
okay.
Ouija or whatever. But Witchboard, yep. Which started off as a good, cheesy 80s B movie, then turned into TNA porn as the series progressed.
That's pretty awesome.
But anyway, on November 9th, 2012, children everywhere will be delighted to hear that Ouija board, the movie, will be released. And this
Starring Buzz Lightyear.
um,
To the netherworld and beyond.
well, that's funny because here's the description that they have so far. This is the only thing that I have out for it, and let me know what you think about this. Will this make you go see this movie? Based on Hasbro, I can't say it, supernatural game Ouija. The film will be a supernatural adventure with the Ouija board playing a major part in the story. The movie is not taking a Jumanji-like approach, which involved the game coming to life. That's all it says.
What?
That's it.
Oh, it just stops.
Yeah.
And that, like,
Wait, it goes from that, and then it says, since 1966, millions were sold worldwide of the game.
yeah, I imagine there'll be a lot of protest over this one.
You think so? I think it's going to be
I
cheesy.
think it'll be cheesy, but people will still. Fuck, people try and ban Harry Potter books. If you're gonna have a movie that's all about kids using a device that some people believe leads to,
That's owned by Parker Brothers. That you can go to any Toys R Us, Walmart,
Yeah.
whatever, and buy.
People are weird about it, man. Grown people are weird about it.
Grown people are weird about a lot of things.
Well, yeah. It's strange. Yeah, it's a fucking piece of plastic with a whole bunch of numbers and a yes and no that you push.
It just
The other
teaches
person's
children
like, "I
how
didn't
to
do it."
spell.
Yeah. Teaches them to believe it's Satanism.
It's Satan. It's Satan.
And
Satan.
we asked that Ouija board who he was,
And
and
he-
he said he was the devil. And we laughed.
But he
and
misspelled devil.
thought, oh, yeah, that's just because of the schooling your children done had.
They're like, he said he was. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, they're going to do that film, And
Awesome. So is it aimed at children? Is this
it doesn't say if it's going to be a horror film or if it's going to be a children's
Is
film.
it like the Spiderwick Chronicles? And
It's
which
just
is really good, by the way. If you haven't seen it, that's awesome.
it's really bizarre because all these board games are getting movies. Battleship has a movie now. for the board
Really, it's got to
game.
be one boring fucking movie.
Yeah.
'Cause that game sucked ass.
Not electronic Battleship.
Yeah, that was just as bad, man. I had this one called Torpedo Run that never worked. Yeah, what a boring damn game. And the game is still
D14.
sold. Yeah, no. I was like, God, this is worse than playing War on a deck of cards, man. This thing never ends. Eventually, it was just kinda like-
D16.
You're gonna beat over a little. Guess who? That would be.
Oh yeah.
awesome.
That'd be a great movie.
Oh crap! My guy's got a hat on. There's only two of us.
It's true.
Mousetrap. No one ever played that fucking game. Did
I
you?
played that game.
Yeah, you
Well,
did
no,
play
I
that
didn't.
game.
No, I didn't.
You set it
I set it
up
up,
and
and
you
then
did
did
it. No one actually ever played it.
That is true.
Yeah, Candy Lemon. That was way old. That was like you were really young when I had Don't Break the Ice. That was a cool game.
I don't remember that one.
So you had this little square like table thing, and you'd flip it upside down, and you'd put all these little square what looked like ice cubes in it, and the pressure would when you flipped it over would keep it from falling out of this frame.
Yeah.
And there was a little man on a chair in the centerpiece. He had these little hammers, and you'd knock out little pieces of these squares, this ice. But because of the pressure all around, it would keep it in until you got to a certain point where it would just collapse. So fantastic.
So the game is to make the person fall into frigid waters and
die. It's to be the one who doesn't do that.
oh,
Yeah. It's made by the same
So you're
people
trying
that
to
did,
play
like,
God,
Ants in the
huh?
Pants and Cooties and all that.
cooties.
I never played those two, but Break the Ice was the shit.
There are things that happen in our life that
Sorry was cool because it had that pop-up thing, but you never played it.
You never usually play the pop-up
Yeah.
thing. I'm trying to think of the other game. The Game of Life.
Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Hippo,
That one sucks if you're a parent because it's just like 4 kids slapping over and over and making a shit ton of noise.
yeah, that did sound.
I always wanted Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
I had Rock'em Sock'em.
Really?
They're making a movie out of that too.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
that
I'm
makes
just
a little
kidding.
more sense. They were making some weird movie about some robot boxer. We saw it. It didn't look very good. But
Why is she breaking out to what's happening?
huh?
I'm just kidding. Miley's playing doctor.
Oh, Jane was sassing, and I may have roughed her up a little.
No,
so
it's about time.
Miley's sitting on it. I told her, God damn it, you cut that sandwich diagonal. I do not want it horizontal or vertical.
But it's
She
a
gave me one
sandwich.
or the other. I don't know. It changed depending on which way you was standing, but it was never diagonal.
I turned the plate and there it was. Yeah.
For shame.
For shame. As you know, speaking of games, there are moments in our life
Mm-hmm.
that remind us how old we are.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we were kids, we would sit and watch TV and we would see ads on the television that really had nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Ads like Woolite.
Yeah.
Like, still to this day, I see a Woolite commercial. I'm like, whoa,
The hell's Wool? Yeah.
what the fuck? Well, Woolite has finally reached out and is catering to people like us.
Losers.
That too, yes. And my phone's gonna freak out. But yes, to but so they're catering to us, and you know how?
Is it the Woolite washing soap for black clothing?
No,
Oh, because they have that, and
Do
it's
they?
only for dark and black clothes.
no,
But
they.
it costs a couple $, more, and the bottle's smaller.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that will change because they got Rob Zombie to direct a commercial.
Oh yeah. I read an interview with him saying that he just wanted to direct some commercials just to do it.
You want to watch the commercial?
Yeah. David Lynch did quite a few commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one,
Yeah.
this one's getting reviews. This
There's
commercial,
nothing special about them. They're just
th-
commercials.
this commercial is getting reviews saying it's more of a Tim Burton than it is Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
So here it is. Here's Rob Zombie's Woolite commercial. In the torture.
That's awesome, but that is in no way Tim Burton.
That's what everybody's saying. That's what a lot of reviewers
Yeah,
said.
who said that to begin with?
I'm not sure who the first person was, but
They should be tied to a table and have their balls whipped with something. I mean, that in no way. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Unless, of course, they don't have balls, in which I guess they should just be scolded thoroughly. That doesn't really seem like a balanced treatment. Does it? Perhaps either one should just be scolded for saying that. But
Paul, you're scared.
I know. I have a lot of pent up aggression in this show. Yeah, I mean that to me looked like a Rob Zombie flick. I thought it was still an ad for another horror movie until I saw the clothes. So
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
All it does is push the barrier so we can be more accepted in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Show's done.
It's not done. But what do you think about him doing commercials? I mean, he got to pay bills, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, whoever wants to direct them, it's work.
Yep.
It's not like I'm trying to go out there and direct him and he's taking work from me or anything.
I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's it.
He's totally doing that.
Let's just start making.
But I don't know. There's that movie coming out. God damn it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, we won't talk about it.
No?
No.
Change your plans?
We need other things.
All right.
We need other things. Woolite. We need woolite. Okay, we're good. Now it works. Sweet. There's a movie coming out. Let me cue this up.
This seems familiar.
Called The Last Circus.
Have we talked about this?
We have
before?
not talked about this. If we have, I don't remember talking about it. But it's pretty amazing. Let me just play the trailer real quick,
Right.
and then we'll talk about it because.
¿Los niños se ríen contigo? No. Es que yo soy el payaso triste, yo no hago gracia. ¡Hola! ¡Ey! Bienvenido al circo, chaval.
Yo digo lo que tienes que hacer. Yo soy el payaso. ¡Yo!
¿Te parece la muerte un chiste?
¿Por qué quieres ser payaso?
¿Y usted?
Porque si no fuera payaso sería un asesino.
Pues yo también.
Fuck yeah.
That's what circuses should be like.
I think that movie is going to be amazing.
Yeah. The only thing, yeah, that looks cool.
It does. It really does. I'm excited about that film. But that was the Red Band trailer. It's about I can't even talk. I'm losing my mind because things not working. But anyway, in 1937, Spain was in the middle of their Spanish Civil War,
Mm-hmm.
and happy circus clowns were interrupted during their performance and was forced and recruited by the militia, and so still in costume, they were forced to go out and they were strapped with the guns and
Just think of it as war paint.
pretty much, yeah. And the gun down. So it's kind of, they single-handedly massacred entire platoons as clowns. So it's a war movie.
How many circuses were in Spain
Apparently, just one
to
full of
have a
mercenaries.
platoon of clowns?
No, they single-handedly massacred
Oh,
platoons, not that they were. But yeah, I think it's great. I think everything about it looked
okay. Clown war.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be creepy. But I like the quote from the trailer. He goes, "Why are you a clown?" He goes, "Why are you a clown?" He goes, "Because if I wasn't a clown, I'd be a murderer." He goes, "Me too."
I always wanted to be a clown.
Yeah.
That was like the first job I wanted as a kid.
So you could be a murderer,
No, I just wanted to be a clown,
but not a murderer.
not a murderer. I mean, it's possible that seed was there, and that's why I wanted to be a clown to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister wanted to go to the clown college, but never went.
Really?
Yeah, she looked into it to really go.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Not really. That's it.
Yeah.
So what is this about your music?
No, I just threw some shit up there in case we ran out of stuff to talk about.
Well, guess what?
We done it. Plumb out, y'all.
So we'll talk about it. Let's do this.
Oh, whatever. It's up there. There's 2 tracks. I think one is an ambient track and one is a EBM kind of industrial track.
Well, which one do you want to hear?
Fuck it. Play both. I don't care.
Well, what are they called?
I think Forgotten is the EBM track. It's a lot louder than the other one, so.
Let's do that one.
All right.
This is from what band of yours? Or is
This
your-
one doesn't have a name. This is just when I get bored.
All right. I'm gonna back that up real quick.
All
Let's
right.
start that. So this is Paul Casper with his song
Something.
"The Forgotten."
Yay.